Hey guys, welcome to our Ninjago world. This is the Fire Night Mech. Special thanks to my uncle, aunt and cousins for buying this set for me. I'm going to do a full review right now. Let's get straight into it. So as you can see, this is the Fire Night Mech and it has a display stand. One of the great things of a Lego set. It really showcases how beautiful this set is. With multiple poses, it can look really good. I'll show you the display stand now. So this is the display stand on its own. The set comes in two parts, the mech itself and of course the display stand. So the main part of the display stand is this monster jumping out of the water, reaching to grab the mech. It's such a nice monster with a lot of dynamic postures. All these tentacles can be moved, which means that you can get some really good poses for its tentacles. Of course, there's some nice printed elements for its eyes, along with a molded headpiece, which works really well. There's also a green tongue forking out. And as you can see, there's also a tentacle wrapping around the boat. This boat is the fisherman's boat. Then the tentacles are long enough to reach up to the mech if it is positioned on the bases. Now I'll be talking about these bases. This is almost like a dock which the mech can put one foot on and the other foot can go here. Then the mech can be posed to spear down into this monster. The dark water really shows a monstrous feel to this whole display stand. That's it for the display stand. Now I'll be moving on to the mech. Mech is of course the main part of the set. And there's so much to it. There's such a nice dynamic way that it is built with the cape moving with the wind, and there's so much articulation in this. This really is one of the most heavily articulated mechs we have gotten in Ninjago. So there's full arm articulation. Then there's feet articulation and even knees. Also, it can move its foot side to side. Then there's also a hip articulation. Now that I displayed the articulation, it really gives you a sense of how much there is to this set. And the amount of postures is unbelievable. So this is one of the poses that I put it in. It's almost a superhero pose with its knees bending and almost fight with me posture. As you can see, this is just one of his poses. There's so many more you can set it to. Also, I want to show you a default posture that the mech can go in. So, as you can see, this is the default posture of the mech. It has this branch removed which holds up the cape. The legs are evenly spread out and is kind of straight. The arms are nicely relaxed with one holding up the staff. The flame of the head is down while it looks straight. And the cape is folded backwards gently, not blowing in the wind. But even though this set is really nice looking, there are some complaints I have about it. That the fragility was a real issue in this whole set. Some pieces can break off quite easily, though not as much in the Temple Bounty. It will still sometimes tend to fall off. Like the arm pieces to fall off, the fingers can fall off like this, which is a real issue when this set is being played with. Though, to be fair, this set isn't really a play set, more of display. Some people would like to take it off its stand and actually play with it. So that's all I have to say about this default posture. Now I'll be talking about this mech on the stand together with its final posture. I'm going to be connecting these two sets together to make the final posture. There it is, guys. That's the mech spearing through the monster in its final posture. As you can see, it provides such a nice, cool display with a monster leaping out of it, tentacles outstretched, trying to reach and grab the mech. And it actually has the length too. Then the mech spearing through the monster. The final blow. It's such a nice dynamic posture, really adding a sense of display to this set. It sets the mood and the scene, creating one of the perfect display sets I have ever seen in a mech. Now I'll be going into the characters. So as you can see, this is the Master of Fire. That's the name that it has been marketed, even though everyone knows that this is Kai. As you can see, he has the reveal blade colored in black, and it has some really nice maroon colors on it with a source dragon symbol. And there's also some robes going down him. But there's one thing I don't like is this bandana, which is bright red, which doesn't really match with the maroon dark color. Next character is the Fisherman. This Fisherman is a really nice character, and with almost everything else in this set has some dynamic posture too. As you can see, the hat is falling off from him as he's falling off the boat. He has this nice paddle accessory with a scared, anxious expression. There's also some reused parts from like the Ninjago City Markets. These clothes are from the Ninjago City Markets boat window. That's all I have to say about these characters. Though there's only a few, it's a nice selection, having some really unique characters. So, the finishing touches. What really makes this set great. As you can see, the box art is magnificent. There's a nice mystery feel showing a monstrous image. As you can see, it's the same as the position the mech is in spearing the monster. It looks extra cool with the nice yellow highlights going through it out at all. The next finishing touch for this set is this poster. This poster also shows the box art but in a more dynamic way. As you can see, the tentacles are wrapping all around the mech while the spear is trying to lash through them. You can see the Ninjago legends over here with Lego. Though it's a small poster, it's really nice and bigger than the one that we got in Ninjago City Gardens. That's all I have to say about the finishing touches. So, is this set really worth its money? Well, this is hard to think. There were only 2 grumbles with the fragility and I guess the low minifigure selection. But there's so many positives that makes this such a great set. The dynamic postures, the articulation, and everything else combined to make this such a nice set. It's a really nice lead up to Ninjago Monstrosity, the new show that has just been revealed. So, I recommend you all to buy this set. It's such a great set, combining everything that Ninjago mech needs. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Please like and subscribe and comment below if this is the better set than the Guardian Dragon.